There's no way that in a small little town in Spain I see something called Carl Sagan.
Came up that beautiful road and found this lovely motorhome parking place.
This is a very quiet and nice place, and you can see the moon from our window, which is very, very nice. It's really quiet, really peaceful.
Yeah.
And we don't understand why people park, if it's free, they park exactly near the toilet, basically, or the water is. You drain the water there, and the toilet you empty it, and they park just like near that and near the road.
When all of the other spaces
were completely empty. I mean, we like that, but we don't get it. We saw that so many times. What the fuck? And my ribs and potatoes and a great salad made by Sasha.
My wonderful salad and a hummus sandwich.
Yeah, she's eating the healthy bits. And I'm eating the not so healthy, but for my stomach that's healthier than this thing, if you can believe. Yeah. We are surrounded. We thought it's a very quiet parking, but actually I think they're starting to do something here. To drill. So we are exactly in the way. I think they will drill in this bit here. So I think maybe we should not stay here. I'm thinking we thought it's like the end of the world, this parking, but actually the world came here. Shit.
So we got invaded by construction workers. So we left quickly. We planned to stay another night, but we decided not to because it was too much commotion around. Lucky we're in Spain and they didn't start until like 4 p.m. So we spent the first half of the day just working on our stuff, and yeah, now we're gonna hit the road. Sometimes the unplanned things are more fun.
No, not when you didn't sleep very well.
Didn't sleep? So we got to this lovely motorhome parking place. Got the water station there. There's like a river and a bar over there. Tio's taking it easy. I'm gonna go for a run. We're back to these kind of flatlands again. No more mountains. It looks like snowflakes, but it's plant sperm and eggs.
So we are parked in this place that is also providing free electricity, which is fantastic, and this is a good opportunity to reset Bluetti. So we have this Bluetti AC 180 smart power station. It's a battery, basically. It's 1,000 watts or so, watt hour, 1,150 watt hour. The total power storage. The problem is that since the moment we bought it, I mean after a few days of use, this power station is just not very reliable at all. Meaning, if you charge it, it will go quite fast from whatever you charge it to 100%, and that tells you that it's not charging fully. And the same way when we discharge it, again, it doesn't last very long, you know, this battery, even though it says that it's 100%, it will jump so quickly from 100% to like 80%, and 60%, and 30%. So that means after I talked to the people who make this power station and so forth, and from forums, that it has all kinds of things inside that want to measure how full the battery is, and those things need to be reset, because sometimes they do this sort of thing. You have to, like, now it's 100%, okay, drain it, but with like a constant amount of power. So what we are going to do, we are going to put the fridge on electric, because this will drain around 150 watts of energy and is constant. And we have to unplug everything. So now we have the DC and the AC. So they should draw total maybe 200 watts. So we have to let it drain like 0. So the Bluetti battery is 0%. We discharge it fully. The cool thing about this place is that they provide these things. So basically it's free electricity. As you can see, it's like 230 volts. And we have a power plug that goes from our motorhome, from Bluetti. And we can simply plug this into here, and now we can charge at the same rate the battery, so we can perform a reset basically. As you can see here, it's charging at almost 1 kilowatt, and the important bit is to not plug anything, just to wait for it to charge. It says it will charge in 1.3 hours, so we can perform a full reset. Hopefully that's going to improve the situation. Yeah, let's see. In theory this one is a reset, but we'll see how it behaves. You know, it's worth talking a little bit about how, you know, you can find these free things. This is completely free. We didn't have to, it's trade free, let's say. You didn't have to trade anything in order to have access to the water here and the air and electricity. Meaning we didn't give anything in return. Not our money, not our data, not our, you know, we didn't have to ask for permission. And I think that is the fantastic thing about such places, and it showcases that we can do these things. Why can't we do more of such things? Like let people have access to all kinds of like, you know, free services, and you make them better people. I'm not going to abuse these systems, and no one is abusing them. There is no line of people here charging their phones because they have that at home and it's quite cheap probably. But you know, the more equal the society, the more access we have to goods and services, free goods and services, the better people we are, basically. But it's an amazing example of how, you know, you can park here, stay how long you want, basically, and use the power, electricity, water, and everything. As you can see, there's no one parked here but us. Why aren't people flocking here and parking with their motorhomes, taking advantage of the system? Because there's no need to. So imagine if there was like free food or free accommodation or free all kinds of other free services. You know, the more you make them available and the more of them, people will not abuse them. This is the perfect example.
Here comes the storm. The mean cloud.
My concern is always hailstorm. Those ice, pieces of ice that fall from the sky, because that could destroy our panels and our satellite antennas.
Hopefully no hail today.
This is a serious rain. It's hard to get this on camera.
There's a lot of water coming down.
It's a lot. There's a lot of water in here.
Now we're gonna get flooded.
It's cool that here there is a tap for, I think, just drinking water. It's separated from the other one that is for filling up the tank. That's quite nice. There's no one here. We're going for a little walk in a little town nearby. Very little town. There. It's like a kilometer away. Which is nothing. We're chilling for one more day here. And tomorrow we go to the Bardenas Reales.
Main town square. And another stork. What do you think of this little town, Tio? Oh, how about that? But we always come to these places during siesta at like 3 o'clock. So maybe everyone's just sleeping? Maybe it's not really deserted, although probably it's also deserted.
There are lots of
It looks
factories
kind of
around.
deserted, yeah.
Oh, these rocks look cool.
Yeah, I mean, as you would expect, there are layers here, so sediment over many years, piled down, and then other softer materials or other kind of minerals piled on top of it, compressed, making layers over the years, and then deforming, as tectonic plates collide, they get uplifted and shifted. And then I think it said that the river then carved it down, right? And I think it said that it definitely said that it's the Ebro River, which I think is the one that we're parked next to, which is quite far away, which is kind of interesting.
Oh, look at those nests. I just saw them on the cliff there. Did you see them on the cliff? Okay, we are taking this walk up there. This is where we are parked. There. You can see that white thing. Oh. Let's see, do you know?
Let's see. We got Saturn and Jupiter. Gigante gaseoso. I think that's right. Planeta con la atmósfera más densa.
There's no way that in a small little town in Spain I see something called Carl Sagan. But I'm very impressed by that. This is like a stargazing place, they say. Probably is not the best, but because I mean there's light pollution. But it says here nice things like you can look at the night sky and like put in perspective life and everything. They show you the phases of the moon. That's very nice. Wow, that's very nice. It's cool to see this. And also we saw those things about planets and supernovas and other things like that. Astronomical toys. And that's a supernova here, flaying. Let's have this to show you where Polaris is at night. That's very cool. It's very cool. And you can like observe where it is. So it's like 433 light years, I suppose. Años luces, probably that's what it means. And I think that it would be so cool if they could put kind of like a telescope here. Like they sometimes have this kind of metal ones, like that you can look in the distance at like a landscape, and you have to pay €1. But this kind of things, like metal ones, like are very resilient to put here. Of course, no, like for free, so people can see the moon. Imagine that would be so cool. And to see, sometimes you can even see stars. If you can point them correctly. I think people will not destroy them really, and it would be worth. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
And also to celebrate more of these things, to put like about stars and Carl Sagan and all kinds of like nature, like astronomical things, whatever, it's real and interesting rather than cultural things. Imagine there will be more of such things to make you curious, and to tell you that we are all the same, not like, this is the Catalonia, Andalusia, whatever.
Our flag, our traditions. Instead of a flag, put a telescope.
Yeah.
Geo and the storks. Look at my storks.
Look, so this is a protected area for storks. As you can see, so many nests. They're such big birds. what they collect. They even collect some plastic probably there.
We're leaving just on time, right before the party starts. That's how we are. Little party for us. Oh, don't run over the little bush.